Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome back to another episode of the Now Review. And for today's instalment, we're once again going to be taking a look at the most recent spin-off release in the Now lineup. It's an 100 hits edition. It is now 100 hits, classic rock. So let's just take a look at the cover first. You've got all the things that make up classic rock, like lightning, guitars, and motorcycles. Very rock indeed. The fun colours is very similar to how other classic rock or rock albums have been released by now. It's 6 discs, which is quite nice. There is your spine, nice and yellow. And just off the bat, when they announced this, I was a little disappointed because as rock albums go, Now has done loads of them. I've done videos on them all, but they've done, now that's what I call rock, classic rock, what was the other one? Driving rock, rock ballads, I think. Yeah, there's quite a lot. So to do classic rock again, but bump it up to 100, we'll see how much this is worth, really. Here's your 100 hits. Like with the last one we did, the Forgotten 80s, they're all listed inside, so I'm going to show you those right now. So, oh look, the Now Music streaming app if you want that. Follow Now Music for weekly updates. I personally follow them on Twitter and Instagram myself. Now then, oh look, it's all the things that make rock: guitars, lightning, motorcycles. Yeah, very, very stereotypical, I think, but that's what they go for. So CD1, kicking off with Queen, of course, Def Leppard, Bon Jovi, the Rolling Stones. So as you can see straight away, a lot of these songs are by, esteemed rap artists. Not rap, what am I talking about? Rock artists. Oh, it's been a long day, I tell you. But right from the get-go, I can instantly say a lot of these have been on other Rock Now albums, so a bit of a worrying start. CD2, Survivor, Boston, Europe, Kiss, Deep Purple. Again, a lot of very good, recognisable rock songs, but again, a lot of them I have seen on other rock albums. CD3, kicking off with the Stone Roses, Spin Doctors, Stereophonics, Whitesnake, Status Quo. Again, really good song selections here for sure, but again, I've seen some of those before. Let's flip this over to CD4. So you got Fleetwood Mac, Blue Oyster Cult, Deep Blue Something, The Clash, Bachman Turner Overdrive. I mean, you've seen all these. Again, it's one of those a lot, and I mean a lot of these have appeared on other rock albums. CD5, oh look, it's the same image but flipped. How novel. CD5 is REO Speedwagon, The Animals, Iggy Pop, Mountain, Primal Scream, The Runaways, and such and such. A lot of songs we all recognise here, I'm sure. What does this one finish with? Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, Pride and Joy. And CD6, you have Nickelback, Whitesnake, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Toto again, Rainbow again. This disc is probably the most fresh disc, if you like. There are some repeats on here, but this has probably got the most hits I don't recognise off other albums. But those are your 100 hits in a nutshell. I will show you a disc because I think it's always nice to show you one of these, even though it's in this horrible foldy style. Hang on a minute. It's coming. There you go. So just a standard red disc with a gold trim. No iconography, no guitars, no lightning, no motorcycles. Zilch. So it's a little disappointing they didn't go for any sort of design, but hey, what are you going to do? And now, do you know what? It's probably not... Oh no, it will. A little bit more. There you go, it's back in. So, I've got to fold this all up again now. There you go. So, this album... They've released it, they're trying to tie it in with Father's Day, I think, which on the UK falls on the 16th of June. Which is all very well and good, a lot of dads or older men like this sort of stuff on here. It features a lot of artists from the 70s and 80s when I guess a lot of our fathers would have been young or children themselves. So it's a novel concept, but again, if you've seen the other rock albums, there's nothing greatly new here, which I think is a huge, huge disappointment. They could have even done now, that's what I call forgotten rock. Forgotten 80s I thought worked so well. It was one of the best installments recently, I think. But for this sadly just rehashes a lot of what the previous rock albums have done. It's like they've taken the 4 previous rock albums, taken bits from each, and whacked them into this. And if this is your first Now rock album, this is an absolutely great choice. If you want 100 songs, most of them great rock songs in their own right, then definitely get this. But if you're like myself, or if you are only going after selective Now albums, if you are looking for just one Now rock album and you're debating, probably get this one. It's got the best of everything. Though if you're a collector, you'll get them all. And but I can't help but feel if you got the previous 4 rock albums, then you might be left a little disappointed with this one. Still a very good album. This is the problem with these 100 hits, I think. One of the main flaws is they're great ideas. I love the concept of 100 hits on one Now package. But the thing is, at the minute, like with the 80s one, they're just rehashing a lot of old stuff. If they do more forgotten things, like Forgotten 80s, then that'll work extremely well for them, I think. But this one, I'd say, is only for the die-hard rock fans, the die-hard Now fans. But if you've got other rock albums, not just Now, but other rock compilations, maybe leave this one on the shelf. You can get it from HMV, brand new, or your local supermarket. It will eventually, after months and months, come to their 2 for £15 range, where it'll be £8 or £9 on its own, or £15 with another Now album. So if you're on the fence, maybe wait till that, and eventually you'll get this for cheap second-hand too. But that's all for this instalment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, leave your comments down below, share it around, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, The Broken Kitsumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.